Hey everybody. I just this is gonna be kind of a depressing thing. It's only gonna be like maybe 10, 15 minutes long, whatever. I've had like 4 or 5 of my friends die. One got his feet cut off because of gangrene. And my current boyfriend has stomach and throat cancer. And it's just uh, but I keep telling them all, maybe I'll meet you on the other side, in another universe somewhere, parallel reality, whatever. But anyway, yeah, it's just been this last year has been not fun, not fun at all. And desperately in love with my boyfriend that I have right now, but I had one at the beginning of the year that you know they had to do 3 foot surgeries, to take his feet off, and then he got like I think it's called C. diff or something like that, where they give him too much antibiotics or whatever. And I'm just like, what the hell is going on? I mean, nobody had the COVID, though, you know. But it's just it's been very difficult. It's been very difficult. I mean, I know other people are going to go live later on, so I'm not going to take this too far, maybe 10, 15 minutes, something like that. And maybe I'll even take it down later. I don't know. But I want my friends to know how much you mean to me. And, you are my family. You know, you are. I mean, you know, every time somebody goes live or anytime anybody, whatever, I mean, it's just like, well, even my boyfriend was impressed today with Zulu One. He's like, because Zulu One said, I only run from cops and dogs. My boyfriend laughed his ass off at that. He thought it was so funny. But, he's been puking up blood for 3 or 4 days straight now. And I'm just like, please don't die of me. Please. Please don't be another one. Because in the past week, I've had 2 friends die on me. And one was only 3 years old, We called him Little Jacob. And he always used to kind of wear like almost like a bowler hat. And I'm not going to go into all the circumstances of everything that went behind it, but I'm devastated. I can't believe that I'll never see his face again. And it's just been really, really, really hard. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I'm not doing that well. I'm not doing that well. Um, and I'm not going to be on long, but I just, you know, a lot of these things are why I haven't been on even in 10 months or whatever. Is there's just been, it's a constant stream of just weird crap happening all the time, you know? And it's like, I miss you guys, and sometimes I'll pop in the live chat or whatever, or maybe even go on, if they give me a link, go on a live stream or something like that. And I always love that. But you guys are my family. You guys are my family, you know. I mean, my family's good, so I mean, I don't mean to diss my own family, but I'm just saying, you guys are my family. And, I honestly don't even know what I would do without you guys, you know. So, but anyway, yeah, it's been very, very difficult. I can't believe that two of my friends died in the last week. One broke his neck and one okay, so gosh, am I live or not? I don't know. Can you guys hear me? But anyway, yeah, I had some technical issues. You're right, JW. Um, are you guys still there? Okay, yeah. Well, my cord fell out of my phone and then it went dead, and I just got to make sure that it's plugged in and everything. But anyway, yeah, it's really been tough. But, like I said, you guys are my family, and I'm so grateful for all of you, and especially those people that, when I was silent for 10 months, that came back and listened to me and stuff, and I'm like, that's just really nice. I mean, I haven't changed my mind about anything. It's just been it's been a hard year for me. It's been, pretty hard year. I mean, I've had like 5 or 6 people die on me. I've had it's just it hasn't been fun, I'm gonna say that. But I know Scarab's gonna go live probably here in a minute, so I probably this, probably won't go too much longer, um, but I just, I sometimes I feel the need to, like, even though I haven't been on, well, I mean, I have been on a little bit lately, but even though I haven't been on in 10 months, I kind of wanted to, you know, lay the groundwork for saying why I wasn't on and stuff like that. I mean, it wasn't because I disbelieved in me anymore or anything like that, or I didn't love you all, because I still do, obviously. You're my family. And I genuinely feel that. It's just that, you know, I don't know. It's been hard. It's been hard. But anyway, if I can recommend any channels to you, Zulu One was really funny today. Like I said, I don't know if you heard it because my phone went off right when I was saying it. But but my boyfriend laughed his ass off. He's like, because Zulu was saying, I only run from cops and dogs. And my, Rocky just laughed. He just laughed and laughed and laughed. He's like, I think I could get along with this guy. And what's weird about my boyfriend Rock is that he has access to a lot of, or had access at one point to some top secret documents and stuff like that. And he's always wanting to tell you guys stuff. And I'm like, no, you're not gonna use my name for this stuff. You need to um you need to create your own channel and do this yourself. You can't do it under my name. You know what I mean? And but he's like, oh, you guys are so close. You get so close. You're like 90% there, and then you just miss the boat. And I'm like, well, what are we missing? Because a lot of times he'll tell me stuff, and I'm like, I already knew that. I already knew that. I didn't have to read top secret documents to know that. You know what I mean? Because, all of us have been researching this stuff for so long that, it's just kind of second nature by now. You know what I mean? But but anyway, yeah, but he is very important to me for sure. But it is sad about the other people in my life, because I've had four, like I said, 4 or 5 people die on me, and then, well, not on me, but you know what I mean. And then my ex-boyfriend, before I had my current boyfriend, he had his feet cut off, and the hospital fucked it up so bad. He's had to have 3 surgeries, and then he got that C. diff or whatever, from too many antibiotics, I guess, or whatever. I'm not sure what the hell that is, but because I'm not good at biology. That's the one thing I'm not good at. I'm good at math, chemistry, physics. Give me that in any day. But biology, anatomy, no. I'm just not good at it. Hi, Troy. Well, I'm depressed because I've had 3 or 4 people of my very good friends die recently, and then my boyfriend that I had at the beginning of the year, or 2020, he had his feet cut off, and he had to have 3 different surgeries, and they had to take off more every time because they fucked it up. And now, I'm trying to help him, and even my current boyfriend, they were friends anyway, so it didn't. I mean, I know it's weird, but anyway, they were friends before all this happened, but he's like, you know, yeah, I don't mind that you're going to legal aid or whoever or lawyers about this stuff to defend him, And so, yeah, but it's just been really, really, really hard. Um, yeah, I had a good friend of mine die yesterday morning. He was only 33 years old, and I guess he had, and I've never done meth or heroin or anything like that, but I guess he had like 18 puncture wounds in his arm from meth. And I'm like, how is that even possible? You know? It's like to me it's like almost like someone tried to kill him. I don't know. I don't know if he did it himself or whatever. I don't know. But it's just horrible. Because he was only 33-year-old, he was cute as fuck. He had his whole life ahead of him. What the hell was he doing? Doing that shit anyways. You know what I mean? But yeah. But anyway, the thing that I rely on, even though like, I haven't been on a lot, is you guys, you know, because I always know you're there, you know, and hopefully you guys always know I'm there for you too if you need me to be. You know what I mean? And that's the thing I rely on because your family, your friends, we've always been there for each other for the past 4 or 5 years, whatever it is. And yeah. But anyway, this is gonna be short, so I'm probably gonna get off within 5 minutes or so. But I just, I felt like just expressing my feelings about my friends dying and stuff. I mean, and then, we called him Little Jacob because, I mean, he wasn't little, but he was maybe like 5'7", and he always wore like a bowler hat, and he was always well dressed and all this stuff, and I can't. And his mom had to pull the plug on him. I don't think I could do that to either one of my sons. I'd have to have my ex-husband do it. I just don't think I could do it, you know? I mean, he had no brain activity, so she really had no choice, but it's just, you know, it's it's just not good, you know. And then my other friend, Kurt, he broke his neck, and I'm like, I didn't even know that until like a couple days ago. I was like, what? Kurt died too, you know? And it's just I, I don't know. Kurt was the one person when I first came to Grand Junction that, taught me how to get around and what to do to get bus passes or, jobs or whatever, whatever I needed. And it's pretty devastating to lose two friends in a week. And then, like, of course, 2 months ago, my other friend Matt died. And then my boyfriend has stomach and throat cancer, and he's throwing up blood every fucking day. And I'm just like, what the hell is going on here? What? It's just, I don't know. It's hard. But anyway, um, I don't know what to do. I guess there is nothing I can do at this point, obviously. Everybody's gone. But, you know, something happened between me and my boyfriend, and he threw his cancer meds in the fire, in like a fire pit that we had. And and it was my fault. It wasn't his fault. But he threw him in the fire, and I'm like, why did you do that? Well, they're experimental, I guess. But so, like even if you are on Medicaid or whatever, you can't get them for cheap. So they're like $100 a month. But ever since he's thrown those in the fire, he's been puking up blood like every day, you know? And I'm just like, why did you do that? But he's still with me. I mean, he still stood with me. But that part I don't want to go into, but it was my fault. It wasn't his. But I am mangled up right now, though. If you could see my face, you guys would be like, "Oh my God, what did she do to herself?" Because I have like two broken fingers, and it wasn't through my boyfriend. I swear to God, I'll put my hand on the Bible on that. And my face is all blacked up, and my shin and my knee and my shoulder are all damaged and stuff. So, so I can't even really maneuver and get around even, you know. Oh goodness. Yeah. Oh, Jason, I know. Yeah, I know. I miss our old days too. I really do. Especially the early days when we were all trying to discover what was going on, you know, and we're just like, what the hell is happening? But we were all trying to figure it out together, and it was kind of cool. And now it's like people say, well, this is happening, and this is happening, and this is why this is happening, and I'm like, do we really know? I mean, we can conjecture. I mean, but I have like several ideas. It's not just one idea. I don't say this is what's happening. You know, I just, I say, well, this is possible, this is possible, this is possible, whatever. And I'm trying to figure it out along with you guys. You know, but but yeah, that was. Did you get into a bar fight? No, no, but it wasn't a bar fight. But I've done this a couple times in the last couple years. It happens about every 2 years to me. I'll face plant. And it's like I hold my beer up high and it doesn't spill, you know what I mean? But I go down. I mean, I go down when I go down. So it's kind of embarrassing to admit all that. But you guys are my family, you're my brothers, you're my sisters, you're my, you know, and but yeah, it's like I just go boom. I was 20 feet away from where I was supposed to be. And my boyfriend was like, how did you not make it 20 more feet? And I'm like, I don't know. But but so it's kind of embarrassing to admit all that. But yeah, my face is effed up right now. I'll just say that it is effed up. And it wasn't through anybody that did anything. Because like the last time I did this, which was 2 years ago, um, some of my friends were like, who do we have to beat up for this? We're gonna beat the F out of them. And I'm like, the concrete? You have to beat up the concrete. So, so yeah, oh my goodness, I don't even want, I mean, well, I've never really, well, I guess I did one time. I put on one of my videos, I put my face on there. People have to probably search for it to find it, but, but I mean, if you could see my face right now, you would just say, like, what the heck did she do to herself? But anyways, yeah, all options are still on the table for you, JW. That's cool because um wait, wait, I'm looking what Jason said. Your injuries are yeah, oh yeah, they're definitely from drinking, definitely. I won't lie about that. I really have no filter. I'm over 50 years old now. I'm 53. I don't really care anymore. I'm just like, well, I mean, there's certain things I keep private, of course. Everybody should, whatever. But I'm just like, yeah, I did this to myself. And yeah, I was a stupid, whatever. I was a drunk, stupid bee for a night. But but yeah, all options are on the table for me as well, JW. I don't know. I mean, is it well, and this is what I need to do. I need to finish these books that I'm reading because one of the books that I'm reading is The Holographic Universe, and that it's really cool. It's by Michael Talbot, I think his name is. And then I'm reading some other quantum physics stuff. And what's weird is that I found at the university here in Grand Junction, it was for a buck. This book for a buck, and it's called Quantum Profiles. But you know who the author is? Bernstein, and he talked, and he's one of the lead physicists at CERN. And I was just like, oh my god, I have to finish this one too. But when I'm out of control and can barely function in my life, sometimes it's hard to read a book. You know what I mean? I mean, I get halfway through and then I'm like, well, I need to finish this, but let's see here. I fell with a bottle of tequila and she held it. I know. That's what I'm telling you. When I fell, this was 2 years ago, not this time. The last time I fell, it was 2 years ago, and I fell and face planted. But by God, I had my beer up there. It didn't spill. But I let my face hit the floor. Grand Junction, Colorado, Jason. Yeah. Yeah. It's in Western Colorado. But anyway, the books I'm reading are really interesting, and I want to do so much more research into it because um I don't know. I mean, Chick, whenever she comes on, I'm always like, Chick, can you be my daughter? I really want, because she used to listen to when I used to do the live broadcast at 5 in the morning all the time. She would listen. And I was like, Chick, can you be my daughter, please, for just a little bit? And she's like, oh, Rain, I would love to be your daughter. Because her research is really, really good. I mean, definitely, Chick, you know, needs to. So, JW, do you still have your restaurant? But yeah, I do miss the old days where everything was new and we were all trying to figure things out, and we didn't know what was going on. Because now it feels like, people say, well, this is why, and this is why, and this is why, whatever, and I'm like, how do we really know? We don't know, you know. Well, I might be moving to Idaho, so because it is so hot here in Grand Junction right now. It was 82 degrees in April, and both me and my boyfriend were like pouring ice on our face to cool ourselves down. We're both like, like spreading ice all over our face. Winter is the busy season. Hmm. Yeah, I know. Jason, Chick is the bomb. She's the bomb. I mean, if I could have a daughter, it would be her, And I hope she hears this someday because she knows I love her, but we haven't. I mean, I've commented a few times on her channel and stuff like that. Um, and then I even posted a video because she loves Alice in Wonderland. I did because there's like this mural here in Grand Junction that has an Alice in Wonderland thing, and I was like, this is dedicated to Chick, because it is a really cool artwork. It's beautiful, but but I was like, Chick, this is for you. I love soup. Well, all right, guys. I need to go because probably Dan's on now or whatever, and even if he isn't, this has been enough depressing already. But I thank you all for showing up and supporting me and still staying subscribed to my channel, even though I hadn't been even on in 10 months or whatever, for a good while. But you guys know that you're my family, you're my brothers, you're my sisters. I love you all, and um I know we're all going to continue to be a family. I know that. And and even if, something weird happens and we all ascend or whatever, I don't even know if I believe in that. But even if, something, we're going to see each other and we're all going to hug each other, and it's going to be wonderful at some point, at some point. But all right, so I'm gonna get off here, guys, but I love you all. Just want to know that may the universe love on you, Rain. Thank you. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. And I love you. You know I love you, JW. But anyways, I love you all. Anyone who's listening, even if you haven't been in the chat or whatever, I love you. I love you all, and you guys all take care. I'll probably be in the chat and it's Scarab if he has the Mandela money. I'm not sure if he's going to or whatever, but anyways, yeah, we're all a family, and I just love and appreciate all of you. So you guys have a good night. Bye bye.